Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a documentary that's going to make you think twice about the world we live in, especially when it comes to social media and our personal lives. The movie is called Revenge Porn, and it's a real-life story about Zara McDermott, a former Love Island contestant who found herself at the center of a nude photo scandal. This documentary is not just about her story, but also about the larger issue of revenge porn and how it affects people's lives. So, if you're ready to dive into a thought-provoking and eye-opening documentary, then let's get started. So, let's start with some general information about the documentary. Revenge Porn was directed by Angela Byrne, and it features Zara McDermott, Sam Thompson, Alex George, and Eyal Booker. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any information about the budget or the box office numbers, but I do know that it has a runtime of 53 minutes. The documentary has a rating of 6.6 out of 10, which is pretty decent considering the sensitive topic it's dealing with. The director, Angela Byrne, has done a great job of handling the subject matter, and I think that's reflected in the rating. Now, let's dive into the plot summary. The documentary starts with Zara McDermott, who rose to fame after appearing on Love Island in 2018. After she left the show, she was told that naked photos of her were circulating online, and she was devastated. The documentary follows her journey as she tries to find out who leaked the photos and how she can stop them from spreading further. Along the way, she meets with other people who have gone through similar experiences, including Sam Thompson, Alex George, and Eyal Booker. They share their own stories of how revenge porn has affected their lives, and it's really eye-opening to see how common this problem is. Zara also meets with experts who explain the laws surrounding revenge porn and how difficult it is to prosecute people who leak these kinds of photos. Throughout the documentary, Zara is on a mission to raise awareness about revenge porn and to get justice for herself and others who have been affected by it. Now, let's talk about the main characters in the documentary. Zara McDermott is the central figure, and her story is really compelling. You can see how much she's been affected by the leak of her photos, and it's heartbreaking to watch her go through this. The other characters, like Sam Thompson, Alex George, and Eyal Booker, also share their own stories, and it's interesting to see how they've dealt with similar situations. What's really great about this documentary is that it doesn't just focus on the victims, it also explores the motivations of the people who leaked these photos. It's a really nuanced look at a complex issue, and I think that's what makes it so effective. Here are some behind-the-scenes facts and trivia about the documentary. Did you know that Zara McDermott has been campaigning against revenge porn since her photos were leaked? She's worked with several organizations to raise awareness about the issue and to push for stricter laws. The documentary also features some surprising statistics about revenge porn, including the fact that 1 in 5 women have been victims of revenge porn. That's a staggering number, and it just goes to show how common this problem is. The documentary also explores the psychological effects of revenge porn on the victims, and it's really interesting to see how it can affect people's mental health. Now, let's analyze the documentary and talk about what works and what doesn't. One of the things that really stands out is the cinematography. The documentary is shot in a really intimate and personal way, which makes you feel like you're right there with Zara as she's going through this journey. The themes of the documentary are also really well explored, and I think it does a great job of raising awareness about revenge porn. If I have any criticisms, it's that the documentary feels a bit short. At 53 minutes, it's a pretty quick watch, and I think they could have explored some of the issues in more depth. However, overall, I think the documentary is really effective, and it's definitely worth watching. So, what's my final verdict on revenge porn? I would give it a rating of 7 out of 10. It's a really thought-provoking documentary that raises some important questions about social media and our personal lives. The story is compelling, the characters are well developed, and the themes are really well explored. If you're looking for a documentary that will make you think, then I would definitely recommend Revenge Porn. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.